Hi, and welcome back again. I'm your host, Ryan Keys, and on today's episode of In Deep Shift, we're going to do it a little bit different. Today, we're going to dive in deep. We're going to introduce you to your future self and create a direct link so that you can fabricate a new reality right now. If you're driving, please pause this and listen later. When you're listening to this, you want to find a nice, safe, quiet place where you'll be sitting up using headphones, earbuds, but with the ability to truly plug in. This is going to be a journey in which we embark on the exploration of different levels of self and seeing yourself in the future. Please start slowly unwinding and relaxing your body, allowing yourself to sit comfortably, rocking side to side, finding that perfect position that resonates with the firmness of the earth. Cutting cords, creating portals, transforming this moment, this timeline. Breathing in slowly through your nose and exhaling. And really allow yourself to release. Surrender this second. Diving deep with your breath, extending your belly, feeling the fullness, allowing the air to penetrate. And when we breathe in, connect and feel the word love. And then when you breathe out, think to yourself, freedom. Free. Breathing in with love and golden light, neutralizing any anxiety of the day. Then exhaling and thinking about releasing any negatives, any problems, and releasing. Then breathing in that golden light love, diving in, relaxing your face, your form, feeling the ball of energy descending as you breathe in, this love ball. Feel the auric field entering your body as you breathe in, going down into your belly, your hips, directly through your legs, your calves, your feet, connecting your form to the earth. And then as you breathe out, feel that fire from the earth, the heat, the warmth, rising up, releasing the day, releasing your insecurities, healing. And as you breathe in, I want you to envision a mist, this golden, beautiful mist coming in through your nose, traveling into your throat, relaxing your inner organs, massaging your liver, your stomach, your intestines, your kidneys, into your hips, this beautiful ball of golden light and love, radiating warmth and heat as it hits your hips and continues down into your thighs, into your tendons, into your muscles, into your knees, traveling into your calves, the sinews, the bones of your shins, continuing down into your ankles, through your toes. Wiggle your toes, let them connect, let them send a message to your brain that they feel the freedom, the release, as you continue to breathe in and breathe out. And when you exhale, envision this golden light bubbling back up, filling the cleansed vessel, the clean cup as you've just released. This love is billowing up like smoke from a fire. It's filling your form, your legs, your knees, your hips, entering your belly. The warmth of this golden light, this love is coming up as you're letting go and letting this breath rise and leave your body, your form. Releasing your shoulders, tilting your head back, allowing your face to relax. Even the top of your head, your crown chakra, can feel the release, and think to yourself, freedom. Diving deeper, going deeper. The breath travels deeper as you inhale into the tissue, into the cells, healing all aspects of the body. This golden light on the inhale, this love, this beautiful golden ball of energy coming forward, releasing old programming, tapping in, polarizing, alkalinating all the energy and water within you. And as you exhale, releasing this negative energy, recharging your ionic form. Think the word release. And now I want you to envision this cord coming up from the earth. It's like a thread of universal wisdom and light moving through your veins, your arteries, wrapping around you, going through you, incorporating energy. You can see almost as if your veins are glowing with this golden light rising up, moving forward, going into your shoulders, going into your neck, activating through your jaws. You can hear this energy vibrating, and as it goes through into the top of your head, tapping into the crown chakra as you're releasing and breathing in and exhaling, this thread continues straight into the ether, those goosebumps, those God bumps, generating this vibrational pattern, shaking that thread, connecting you directly to the Akashic field. And as we have this direct connection, feel that connection as you breathe in and out, breathing in love's light and releasing negativity. We're going to begin to create a connection with the future by releasing the weight of what you've been and where you've come from, allowing the past to purge itself. Breathing in, connected. I want you to recall a place in your past, an event, an occurrence. Perhaps it was not being good at something, or being yelled at, letting someone down. Whatever it is, think of it, envision it, and I want you to see this time and think about your feelings during this moment. Breathing in and out. Be aware this is a call that you created long ago that has cultivated patterns of repetition based on this density of emotion, and you will feel the emotion, what it triggers, how it sits in your being, and I want you to feel it, find it. Don't try to explain it, just allow it to be present. This is a seed from the past that has been plaguing you in this present. So then I want you to focus on, and then as you find that moment, relive it, experience it for a moment, remembering how it made you feel. Breathing, releasing the density, understanding that this weighs you down and recreates itself over and over. Then I want you to take this incident and I want you to recalibrate it, rewrite it. Rewrite that incident. If it was perhaps you had an embarrassing moment speaking in front of the class and it didn't go well, re-envision that incident from childhood as a positive space. See yourself scoring the touchdown. See yourself as the lead in the school play. And then I want you to travel to the future and imagine how, if that moment was as you rewrote it, how that would affect you right now. As you recreated that moment in your mind, feeling those emotions, purging them, and now, today, as you rewrote the past, you have created an alternate version, a vision, a timeline. Then I want you to travel even further back. Travel back into your genetics, into your ancestry. Close your eyes, and as you inhale, imagine a moment 1,000 years ago. Where were you? The first thought that comes to mind, sit with that thought. Were you in a castle, a cabin, on a boat? And I want you to envision that space and feel that connection to your ancestor, to your past self, to your past life. Where was this? Who was this? And then I want you to speak to that version. Speak love. I love you. Send that version release and love, and pull the strength from that ancient ancestor to this moment as a guide, calling out, giving them strength, giving them a voice. If it's a Viking, feel the energy, the strength, the stature. Calling that in, feel that connection with your past. And then as you come forward, breathing in, I want you to envision walking down a path, a forested path, a beautiful bird singing path. You're walking with the strength from the ancestor and the new story from your childhood, and you are stepping on this golden path. And in front of you, you see this beautiful mountain, and you move towards this mountain. And in this echo, we hear, "I shall not be moved." If you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, "Mountain, move," and it shall move. So as you walk towards this mountain, envision the path. It walks up the side of the mountain. You move from thought to thought. You don't even have to use your feet. As you look at a tree, you're suddenly there. You move through this path almost effortlessly, as if you were flying but still standing. And as you continue up the mountain, you look around, gathering in all of the surroundings, all of the land around you, all of the experiences, all of the people that support this place. Breathing in deeply this air as you're halfway up the mountain, feeling the freshness of the forest, feeling the freshness of the future, understanding the path ahead is bright, seeing the peak of the mountain up ahead. You relax and lean back, and you feel the rays of the sun shower you with love. And you continue towards the peak. And once again, your past strength, your past self, your ancient ancestor says, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can speak to this mountain, "Mountain, move," and it shall move. Breathing in love and exhaling freedom. Breathing in love, golden light, and exhaling. As you continue up this path, you can suddenly see the stars coming into form, into shape, the sun and the moon shining at the same time. You can see even the Milky Way. And you're approaching the peak, and you look back down the path and you see different versions of yourself through life, all standing in support of the progress as you've moved through this mustard seed moment, this moment of freeing yourself, breathing in liberating energy, climbing this mountain to the Akashic record, to the ancient wisdom, to freedom. And then you're here at the top of the mountain, experiencing the peak, looking around. You see different versions of places you've lived, filled with the people that you've loved. You're poised at this seat of power, the seat of acknowledgement. You're at the peak of this mountain, the mountain which has moved in your favor. Breathing in deep, thinking love, allowing it to merge with the mountain air, the crisp cleanness of the future moment, and exhaling, releasing negativity, releasing old timelines, releasing the moment that you had when you were a child, which you have rewritten. And as you stand here, you look out, you look up, and you see the beauty of all the universe shining just for you, opening. And then in the clouds, you see a face. This face is beauty, is openness. It's a reflection of your future self, your future potential. Who is this person that you have become? This confident future self. This beautiful transition. Feeling this overwhelming urge to send love to every part of you, to every past incident. Learning to heal the child, sending energy to all of your timeline in this current life as you connect with the reflection in the sky of your future self. It's engulfed in beautiful blue and violet clouds and light, reflecting stars. And you close your eyes and it speaks to your mind. It connects this higher version of you. And it's sending you a message of purpose and of intention. It's giving you a direct portal to create a connection at this moment with any memory that you've had, any moment that has occurred as a child, as a teenager, as an adult. And then it's giving you the ability to rewrite that story. Feel the peace. How do you feel? What do you see? What time, what moment is showing? And when you feel that moment arise, rewrite this moment with this potential self. Shine and show this self the magic that you're experiencing on the top of this mountain. Speak to that moment in your past. I love you. I love you. I liberate you. I'm letting it go. And take that moment and pull in this piece of you. This piece of your future self is sending love. And you're going to rewrite this piece of the story. Sending a confident, amazing, heartfelt, compassionate, intelligent person or child back to that moment that came forward. And rewriting it. And letting it move here. See that element of you, the aspect of that self standing beside you, empowered, present, and grab their hand and feel the power of coming together and cutting the cord and opening up the possibility timeline. And then I want you to look back up at the stars and see the reflection of your face in the future in the clouds, and honor it and be open. And then I want you to think about your ancestor, your ancient wisdom keeper, your guardian. It could be a grandfather, a grandmother. It could be someone further back that you only have figments of imagination for. It could be a reincarnated part of you. It could be a priestess, a shaman, a warrior, a little boy. What is coming to you? What is showing to you? Envision this moment, and your future self is giving you the ability to look into this moment. Who do you see? What are they like? How does it make you feel? How does it feel? Clear the connection with this ancestor and send them love and golden light. Liberate them with the inhale and release any miscommunications, release any ancient ties that bind with the exhale. Welcome their strength, welcome their wisdom, and release any negativity that they experienced. And reach your hand into that ancient past and grab theirs and bring them to your right side and let them hold that space. Breathing in golden love, light, and exhaling and releasing. So now you have on one side your emancipated part of yourself, whatever age, the child, the teenager, the 20-something. And on the other side, you have the emancipated ancestor, the governor, the guide of your lineage. Whether it's a result of reincarnation or whether they're connected to the bloodline, you've released tension and stress, and you've cut the cords of karma, and you've embodied their strength and their wisdom, and you've opened the door to access their compassion as they connect with you now. And as they both stand next to you, feel this energy, this triunion, this trinity. And as you three look up into the clouds, your future face is created here with violet light, reflecting down upon the three of you. All aspects of you feeling this freedom, this higher consciousness, this ability to rise. You feel as if you're lifting off of the ground. Even now, your hips are light, your legs are getting lighter, your spine is standing straighter, more erect. Your breath, as it leaves your body, exhilarates the electricity in your form. Your brain is firing in this phenomenal way. Envisioning the future connection with your higher form, which of these experiences will you combine into the future? Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in golden love and exhaling. And as you feel which path, which person, which part of you stands out the most, which aspect of this moment, which part of you draws you the most. And I want you to look deeper to the aspect that is calling out to you. Whether it is the moment in your current timeline or childhood that is standing next to you, represented as a rewritten piece of your past. or whether it is an ancestor, this ancient guide, which one is standing more, calling more? Which one are you focused more on? This is the path that is calling out to offer healing and awareness for whatever block is in the way at this moment on a subconscious spectrum. Recognize it. Turn to this aspect of yourself. If it's the aspect of the child, look over and see it and feel it. You don't need to relive it. You don't need to heal it. Just recognize it. And then you can connect with this piece, not owning it or allowing it to own you, only aware of it, aware of the resistance of it, aware of it being in the way of where you want to be, of who you really are. And speak to it. Why are you resisting? I don't need this. I don't want this. I release this block. I release this feeling that is holding me back from who I truly am, with love, with light. I release this to become all I can be. I wish to take control of my own future. Speak to this block. Block, I am free. I do not need you. I write a confident, creative, God-inspired self. Breathing in and out. I release you, block. I support my previous experience that is rewritten on my one side, and I support my ancient ancestor on this side. And we stand together, supporting the connection to the future, creating and weaving a cord of hope. And speak to yourself. Body, I create within you a direct conduit to healing. Mind, I create a direct cord with you to clarity. Speak to the water within your body. Water, I reprogram you with love. Water, I energize you with life and love, and I release any burden, any programming, any cord that needs to be cut that is inside of my water, inside of my form, intercellular within my system. I release this programming. And as you go to release this programming, which has been sitting subtly either in the past or the ancient ancestor or even this present moment, envision this silver sword. Hold it with power, like the Diana of the hunt, and take this sword and move it across in front of you, cutting this direct connection to any pain, to any suffering, and take the sword back again and cut in front of you and release any negativity associated with that block that you don't need to identify. You just need to feel. And then speak to this block. Block, I heal you. Body, I heal you. And I release. And as we continue, breathing in and out, and I want you to come back to feel the lightness, the light of the sun, and see the recreated experience to your left, materializing into a golden mist, embodying the entire sky. And then to your ancestor, your guide, I want you to ask them, will you guide me and give me strength? Will you connect me to the wisdom that is within all of my lineage? And then see them dissipating into golden mist and rising up into the sky. And then as you sit here seeing your future self still in the clouds, the face of your future, the face of your legacy, send this face love and speak to it. Future self, I welcome you. I feel you. Higher self, I hear you. And then you feel the warmth coming from it and resting in your heart as you breathe in. And then you come back and you feel the peace, the peak of the mountain, and you hear those words from your future self. If you have the faith of a mustard seed, speak to this mountain, mountain move, and it shall move. And then come back and ground yourself with the fragrance of the earth, the feeling of the warmth of the light, the wind. And as you sit down at the peak of this mountain, you sit into your physical space at this very moment where you're at right now. And you reconnect with this body, this beautiful form, and you have healed and removed a block. You've cut a cord. You've created a connection to the wisdom of your ancient lineage. And you've gazed upon your future self, and you've been given a seed, a salvation, a moment of inspiration to move forward. And you hear the voice again. If you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can speak to this mountain, mountain move, and the mountain shall move. And then guide yourself back again and continue the meditation. It will go on for a few more moments. Namaste.
This episode of In Deep Shift has ended, but be sure to subscribe for future conversations on topics that tie spirituality with practicality, a common sense approach to creating love, excitement, and clarity. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below.